Hey guys, how you doing? So we have another jump pack tire inflator to take a look at today. This is the 4,000 amp jump starter 160 psi tire inflator. This is by GOOLOO. This is the A5, and this is the biggest jump pack that I've reviewed so far. This thing has got a 74 watt hour battery. It does have fast charge. We're going to take this out of the box and we're going to take a look at it. But this is model number JS588. So let's set this off to the side because we don't need that. And let's dump this thing out. So here's the actual jump starter. And what's kind of unique about it is that you've got an output right here. It's a 45 watt fast charge USB-C output. And it's permanently built onto the jump pack. Then you've got your light. You've got a USB-C here to charge the unit. And then you got an output here that's USB-A, up to 2.4 amps, it says. That's where you're going to plug in your jumper cables. This is where you're going to plug in your hose for the tire inflator. And let's just dump everything out here to see what we got. Of course, you can see it does come in a case. Here's the main thing that you're going to probably be interested in. This is the jumper cables. Very firm. They are copper teeth, and they do have the wire that runs from this jaw over to this jaw, which is what you want to see. That way, you know, if you're not really making real good connection with this jaw has the you know, potential to have connection also. It does have the boost button on the adapter there. Of course, you got your hose, and it looks like a couple different. You got a USB to USB-C to USB-C, and you've got USB-A to USB-C, and then a little pack of different adapters. So just real quick, let's go ahead and turn this thing on. Take a quick little look at it as far as the function of it. Of course, you do have a light, and I'm sure it's probably got strobe too. There's flash, there's SOS, and off. You can obviously adjust whatever pressure. You got different modes: bicycle, ball. Not sure what that symbol is, but that's 120 psi. There's car, and once you set it to, like, for instance, car, if you wanted to bump this up, you know, to whatever pressure you typically want, we're going to do 40. Then you can do that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this thing hooked up. Now I'm going to do my typical test where I'm going to disconnect the battery on my 2011 Toyota Tacoma, pull the ECM relay out so it won't start, but it will crank. And we're going to do 5 cranks, about 5 seconds long, with the jump pack only, no battery, no main battery connected. So it's going to be cranking strictly off this jump pack. We're going to do that about 5 times, and then we're going to inflate our 33-inch tire on our Jeep Wrangler. I'm going to deflate it to 10 psi, so we're going to inflate it from 10 psi up to 40 psi. And we'll see how this does. It should, I'm assuming it's going to do great because, like I say, it's a 74 watt hour internal battery in this, which is that's a pretty good sized battery without a doubt. So let me get set up over here on the truck, and then I'll turn the camera back on. Alright guys, so I've got the battery disconnected from the negative terminal. ECM relay is out, so it's not going to start, but it will crank. Let's go ahead and get this thing hooked up. Make sure we got good connection, and I'll try to put this where you can see the display. Oh, since it's not connected, since the battery is completely disconnected, I'm going to have to hit the boost button. Okay, we got a green light right here. This is all protected too, so if you hook it up backwards or whatever, you're not going to damage the car or the unit. So let me crank. 5 different cranks. I might have to come out and reset the boost depending on the time limit. Okay, let me reset it. And we'll do it one more time. Cables are just a little tiny bit warm, but not bad. All right, so that was 5 good long cranks, and it didn't appear that this was getting low at all. It is down 1 bar. So I'm going to disconnect here, get all my battery connected back up, and then I'm going to go over there on the Jeep. We're going to deflate the tire down to 10 psi, use this to air it back up to 40. Alright guys, so I've got the tire deflated. As you can see, we're down to 6.9 psi. Hopefully that's coming through. So a little lower than what I was wanting to get it down to, but with the battery as the size of this thing has got, we're going to go ahead and go with it. I've got my phone. It's showing 7 psi right there on the display. We're going to go to 40 psi. And I am going to set my timer. Let's see here. Whoops, that's mode. Just gonna let it go. Alright guys, so we made it right at about 10 minutes. Probably, well, we'll call it 11 minutes. That's pretty good. Remember, we went from right at 7 psi to 40. This is a 33-inch tall tire. We still got 2 bars left here on the deal. So this has by far been the most powerful jump pack that I've used so far. Hose is warm, definitely down here. I can still touch it, but it's definitely warm. So let's see how close to 40 it actually got. Look at that, 40.1. Can't get much closer. Anyway, that's pretty much it. This is the GOOLOO A5 jump pack and tire inflator. And again, it does have the fast charge USB-C. Now, I don't know if you're supposed to be able to use this as a lanyard, even if they kind of intended for that. I don't know if I would pull on it too much. And if you guys want to see a pretty good assortment of different jump packs that I've reviewed, I'll put the playlist up in the upper right corner. I've done quite a few of these. Anyway, we're done. You guys take care. We'll see you.